The order in which you build your online coaching business matters sometimes more than what you sell itself. I've seen coaches with mediocre offers cross like $10,000, whereas I know super good experts who are just using the wrong model and approach and order, and they're stuck at $0 to $3,000 with more like feast and famine, where sometimes they get clients, then for 2 months they get 0 clients. Now, if you don't know who I am, my name is Miodrag. Now, I've been working full time for 5 years and 10 months, so nearly 6 years, and I generated nearly $500,000 with under 6,000 followers on my Facebook. So I want to show you the model that works today in 2026, 2027 and beyond, how I'm using it and how you can use it in your own coaching business to scale from those like $0 to $3,000 months up to $5, $8, $10,000 and more. So let's dive into the screen. Now, this is a really simple model that I use. It might look complicated, but I think a lot of people are stuck because most of them are just trying to run traffic over here, basically to their high ticket offer. They usually have whatever, $2,500 offer, and they try to create content or some run ads or messenger, and they all just try to push their high ticket offer. Sometimes it's like call to high ticket offer, sometimes VSL, it doesn't matter, but a lot of them are trying this way, and this is the old model. It used to work 4 or 5 years ago, and it just doesn't work as well anymore. Now, what's really interesting is that some people realize that they need low ticket offer, so now they build, I don't know, something for 17 bucks, and then they try to upsell. Now, this is already better, but I think they're missing a couple of crucial pieces, and I want to show you how I think about it, what I'm using in my business, how AI plays the role in all of this, and how you can use it yourself. Now, I said the order is very important, so I want to show you what I mean by that. So when you look at this picture, like we have a couple of moving parts. We have high ticket offer here, which is usually $1,000 plus. It can be $2, $3, $5, $10,000. We have core, and I think this word gives it away, core mid-ticket offer, which is $200 to $500 most of the times. Then we have entry-level low-ticket offers, which are oftentimes under $50. And finally, we have lead magnets, which are obviously free. Now, these, like all of these pieces work together. Just to give you an idea, I recently had $5,080 cash collected in 5 days, so averaging more than $1,000 a day following this system. But it wasn't just one offer or one thing. It was like all pieces working together, one thing leading to another. Now, I think what most coaches, service providers, course creators miss are their core offers, mid-ticket offers. And I think, honestly, this is the future in the next couple of years. I think a lot of people are not willing and ready to invest just in high ticket nowadays. And if they buy your $17 offer, again, it doesn't guarantee that they will. Now, the reason why I like mid-ticket offer, the reason I call it core, and why I would start here is because it does a couple of things much better than a lot of people understand. So let me explain. We have this like A to B journey, you probably saw it. This is your total transformation. This is your ideal avatar. They're at point A, all the problems, struggles, symptoms they have and experiencing and what they want to change. And this is point B, their dream destination, where they want to go, all the promises that you make. And this is you and your offer getting them from point A, stuck and miserable, to point B, where they are happy, right? And usually they need to do multiple things to get here. Now, this is your high ticket offer. Let's say this is your whatever $3,000 coaching offer that helps them and you work with them for 6 months, for example. Now, mid-ticket offer would be just a couple of steps, and again, price like $300 and $500, I think, is a sweet spot because it's like easy to sell. You can have one clear outcome. Duration can be much lower. So what I personally like is duration can be like 3 to 4 weeks. Obviously, one clear outcome, like I'll help you do this. Time frame in 3 to 4 weeks. So you need to make it realistic, like what they can realistically achieve in the next 3-4 weeks if you work with them. Price, let's put average here. Let's put $400 is the price. And the whole point, multiple points of this, like first, people who invest a bit more are usually more serious, right? So first they will take more action, like they will actually do what you tell them. Not everyone, but much more than if someone purchased, like how many times you purchased low ticket offer, you didn't even open it, let alone implemented it, right? So if they invest a couple of hundreds of bucks, they're much more likely to implement, right? That's number one. And they're more serious. Number two, and this gets, again, I've been working full-time since 2020 in May, so nearing 6 years. And I've seen a lot of shifts, and before it was much easier to even get stranger to relatively easily pull out their credit card and pay whatever, $2, $3, $5,000 for some offer. Nowadays, that's much more difficult. It takes more trust, they need to be more sold on your system, people are also more sophisticated, not to mention that the economy has changed, so a lot of people are not willing to just bang $5,000 on something that they're not sure that works. But this is where mid-ticket offer comes in. So it's not as impulse buy as low ticket, but for low ticket you also need a lot of volume. Whereas I guess point number 3 for mid-ticket is that you don't need a lot of volume. It gets you better quality people than low ticket ones. You can actually get some transformation if you work with someone for 3-4 weeks. It brings more cash flow because you can make 20 sales at $17 and make whatever, $400. And you can make one mid-ticket sale and you need less volume. Trust me, it's as difficult to close mid-ticket to low ticket a lot of the times because I need to go over like some objections anyways. And I'm like, might as well close low ticket. So let's say on 5 low ticket sales, you would close 1 mid-ticket. So just the math checks out, especially if, like myself, you don't have a big audience and you're not running ads. I'm also not running ads. So I really don't have that huge volume to drive like hundreds of low ticket sales a day so that math makes more sense and you can start ascending. It's much more realistic that you'll get couple dozen of people with low ticket, right? But might as well get 5 to 10 people into mid-ticket. First, you'll make much more money. You'll make a couple of thousands of dollars. Secondly, again, as I said, they're much more serious. And thirdly, and I think this gets neglected, is the fact that after someone works with you for like a couple of weeks and they are trying your model out and ideally you're getting them results, they're bought into it. So guess what? This just gets them like partly to the way there because this is not a whole solution. There is more things that they need to know, do, and understand. And this opens a possibility for upsells. And this is why, when we look at here, mid-ticket stands here, but the next step is upsell. So now, not only you make much more money than just selling low ticket, and by the way, I'm not saying low ticket is bad. I do advocate for, sell low ticket offers. I just think you start with the mid-ticket. And again, I'm explaining why, and you will see how everything fits together. So we have our core offer, then we assign people to high ticket. So if you made those 5 to 10 sales, you can reasonably expect, again, as long as you keep your promise, you help people, etc., you can reasonably expect to ascend at least 1 to 2 of those into high ticket. And if we do a math, again, 5 to 10, let's take average 7 sales, let's say you made at $400, that's 2,800 if my math is checking out. So just on main ticket, you made 2,800. And let's say you made 2 out of those 7 to ascend. Or let's do this math. Let's say just 1 ascended into your whatever 4K package. That's 600, 800. And let's say 2 continued. So what I like to do also with mid-ticket is ask people if they want to continue for another 3-4 weeks, however long it is. So let's say 2 continue for 400, that's $800. And if we do math here, that's about $7 something thousand. You got 7 new clients, 3 kept working with you, right? Now, by the way, if you want my help to get more leads, to integrate AI into your business, and to make low ticket sales, check free 12-minute video that explains how I can help you install my exact system, so what I showed you, into your business. Now back to the video. And in the future, by the way, these 2 can ascend. So I had recently a mid-ticket client who he purchased mid-ticket offer, then he purchased my done for you installation, which was another like $500. Then he continued with mid-ticket for another month, which was around $300. And then he purchased like a hybrid between like mid and high ticket. So I made about $2,000-3,000 from this one client alone. And I had another client who bought mid-ticket and then bought like my 5.5K offer immediately. So you see how this becomes powerful now. Now, obviously, not everyone will ascend, and not every client will get a couple of thousands of bucks, but you can see how this starts accumulating. And especially like next month, you will get another 7 or maybe even 10 people, and you'll become better at ascending. So instead of 1, you'll have 2 high-ticket clients and 3 to 4 people keeping like with mid-ticket for you. And you see how really fast you go from, oh, I sell this $400 offer to, okay, now I'm making $5, $8, $10,000. And here's how everything plays together here. So we have this core offer, which is again one promise, solves one pain point, has clear time frame, etc. People who buy here, we either ask them to extend at the end of it or to ascend. Now we have low ticket, and low ticket is entry. And here's another reason why I like to start with mid ticket, because low ticket is really good and you can sell. Now low ticket is just one of these, right? And by the way, how everything also plays here together, because if you solve one problem here, people will see other problems, which makes them more likely to ascend. So let's take one of my favorite examples because it's easy, is like YouTube. Let's say you have your high ticket is 6 months YouTube coaching where you help people, I don't know, grow to a couple of 5,000 subs and monetize their YouTube to like $3,000 a month, for example. Now your mid ticket could be get your first 1,000 subs in 4 weeks, or whatever, your first $2,000 with YouTube, whatever, like clear outcome, clear time frame, clear promise, and what you're working with it. Now your low ticket could be like, okay, what do they need to do? Like they need to do these 10 things, for example, to get to one of these for your mid ticket. Now your low ticket could be like, hey, I built this YouTube planner that plans your perfect YouTube ideas for your niche, creates headlines, and whatever, something like that. It's 27 bucks. And someone buys, and now they have ideas, they have planned, they have headlines, but okay, but how do I script the video to get sales? What do I sell? How do I grow my subscribers? How do I get more views? Like all these other problems emerge, and you're like, oh, you need this actually package. So they purchase 27, and then, oh, you need my mid-ticket. You're not going to call it that. You will have obviously a good name. But you will explain how, oh, you just need this thing, which will help you. And now, when you have whatever, let's say 10 or 20 low-ticket sales, let's say you get 3 to ascend to mid-ticket, and then 1 will ascend to high-ticket, you see the math. And now every piece of the puzzle works together. And then we also had lead magnets. So lead magnet can be, hey, I created this custom GPT that generates viral headlines for your YouTube channel. And now, okay, this is free tool, I want to use it. Then, as soon as they like come into your, download your lead magnet or opt in for it, you're like, hey, I also have this process that helps you like package this YouTube and comes up with ideas and do all these things. Do you want it? It's just 27. Oh, sure. And then they use it, they get wins, and they're more likely to ascend to your mid ticket. So you see how like our free lead magnets take them to low ticket, our low ticket takes them to mid ticket, and our mid ticket takes them to high ticket. And this is the model that I see working, that I personally use. So I have my low ticket offers, I have my lead magnets, I have my high ticket offers, etc., etc. Now, where does AI play a role in this? I'll record a separate video for this. By the way, don't forget to subscribe to catch all of my videos, because I cover how you can make money, save time, get clients online with the help of AI. So anyways, how does AI play a role? All of our offers need to be integrated with AI. And what I mean by that is that you give people custom AIs, custom prompts, custom tools that make whatever they're doing easier. So I gave you an example with the lead magnet. It can be custom GPT that generates headlines. I'm not going to give them PDF with headlines. That is like 2015. We are in 2026 now. Now, let me show you. So I have this mid-ticket offer that helps like coaches generate $1,000 to $2,000 every single week. AI, right? So one of the things that I teach them is how to create AI-based low-ticket offer and lead magnet, so they can start getting leads and start getting customers to later ascend to their mid and high-ticket offers. Now, guess what? I have, I don't know, 80% of these things done for them, because I give them prompts like, oh, you need lead magnet ideas, run this prompt for lead magnet ideas. Oh, now you need to name lead magnet, run these prompts to name it. Oh, now you need a mockup for it, run these prompts to generate perfectly looking mockup. Oh, now we need your copy, like we need your pre-headline, headline, and sub-headline for your page. Run these prompts that is based on proven copy across like hundreds of niches that is proven to convert, already done for you. You just answer questions, copy paste it, and you get beautiful sounding copy that converts, right? So you see how you need to integrate AI into every single step, whether it's lead magnet, whether it's low ticket offer, whether it's high ticket offer. I have lead magnets that are like generating viral hooks for their content, and it's not PDF, it's AI. I have low ticket offer, for example. I have this, it's called 1DM enroll system, which basically shows them one DM they can send to their prospects, whether they are hot, cold, or warm, it doesn't matter, works on all types of prospects, and turn them into leads and eventually customers. But guess what? I don't just give them like templates and video explanation. I also created custom, I think Gemini, but I also think I made custom GPT that help them create messages that convert. So you see how I'm trying to, well, I'm not trying, I'm integrating AI into every step of the way. So this is what it looks like. This is how it looks to make money. Now, if you're overwhelmed, if you're like, oh, now I need to like integrate AI and I need lead magnets and low ticket and mid ticket and high ticket, don't be overwhelmed. Just start with one. Just start with mid ticket. Price it $200 to $500. I will create full video on this. Maybe I will release something similar on like mid ticket offers and how to convert them. So don't forget to subscribe. So no reason to feel overwhelmed. Again, just start with mid ticket and then take one part of it, turn it into a low ticket, and then take even smaller part of it and turn it into a lead magnet. And now you have your entire, this is, if you're online for some time, you're familiar with this. This is called value ladder. So we have like free, low ticket, mid ticket, high ticket, right? So we start here, and then you take one piece into low ticket, and even smaller piece into here, and multiple pieces into here. So just start here if you're overwhelmed. One offer, one price point, and you will see how you can start scaling your coaching business, because this will get you leads, this will get you customers, this will get you clients, and this will get you high ticket clients, and everything feeds the next level and they work together. Now, if you enjoyed this video, I want to show you this one where I cover how I made $13,100 in 15 days with my AI funnel. So check that one out over here.